we don't have music. For some reason, my Spotify on my laptop is not working. So da 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 da. Hello everyone, my name is Joanne Henosa, coming to you live here on my Facebook page for day 51 of 365 days Facebook live opportunity. Hi Elle! Thank you so much for being live with me. Maraming salamat. So let's recenter ourselves into our heart space by bringing both of our hands at the central part of our chest. Hi Dee! Close our eyes and then let's do a 3 refreshing breath together. Inhale deeply, expand your chest. And then as exhale, waves of relaxation from the top of your head, down to your neck, down to your belly, down to your knees, and all the way down to your toes. Relax your whole body. 2 more breaths. Inhale deeply. And exhale. 1 more breath, inhaling deeply. This time, as we exhale, we open our mouth and we sigh it out. And if it's happened that you close your eyes, you may open your eyes right now. Hi Melvin! Thank you so much for being live with me. Alright, how you feel today? It's just different. I cannot just get into the zone because I usually like music put me in a certain state, in a certain zone, and for some reason my Spotify is not working. So all right, I'm here. We're here. I'm so grateful. So today we are, hi Marbella, my dear Marbella is in the house. All right, today we're going to talk something. Hi Danica! Oh my god, the goddesses in my life is here! Okay, today we're going to talk something very special for me. Inner child. I don't even know if I'm ready to talk about this, but let's just talk about this now. So inner child. So we all have this inner child, yeah? So now that we are adults, if the child version of us have a lot of wounding from the past, so the child version of us, that inner child version of us, is ruling our adult life. Yeah? So if you are, when you were younger, you have this childhood problem or childhood experience, let's don't call it a problem, like childhood experience. So if you were, let me just give example. So if you were young and then you didn't get the enough support, you didn't get enough attention, so that child of you, that younger version of you is not satisfied. So that younger version of you is still inside you. And now as we go on with our life as adults, that inner child is playing the game. We being unconscious, that we are unconsciously still longing for that kind of attention and support that we didn't get from when we were young. So that's why there's an inner child. At the same time, if you have this experience from your younger age that someone have left you, and now you become adult, it's like if you are afraid to be alone. You're afraid that if you are in a relationship, you're afraid that your partner will just leave you alone, you know, because there's some part of you that afraid to happen again, to experience that again. So why do we carry this unresolved issue from our younger age? Because when we were young, we are fragile. We experience a lot of negative experience, good experience, all kinds of experience. And when we were young, we don't know how to handle it. We don't even know what is emotion. Hi Patrick! patrimonio. Hi, this is my brother. Hello, my brother. Hello, younger brother. Oh my younger brother from my biological mom is in the house. Hi, kapatid ko. Okay, now I'm freaking out. What's happening? Okay, because I'm talking about inner child and my younger brother is here from my biological mom. Okay, this is quite intense now. So, when we have this childhood past and it was not processed, it's ruling our adult life. That's why it's important to have inner child healing. So how will you know that your inner child is fully healed? Based on my experience before, which is until now, when I close my eyes, I really go deeper into my heart and I connect to the youngest version of me. You can connect to that youngest version of you. Before, when I connect to that youngest version of me, I'm freaking out. I can feel the pain of the youngest Joan Henosa. I can feel her fear. I can feel she's like, I can feel it like she's shaking in fear. And at that time, 7 years old, 10 years old, what do I know back then? I was like, I'm so scared. I don't know how am I gonna handle the fear, I don't know how I'm going to handle the emotion. But then, because it's not to, judge our parents, this is not the intention, okay? It's just the matter of before no one talk about the emotion. We didn't create space like, okay, how you feel? Tell me how you feel. Okay, do you feel scared? Do you feel like this? Tell me how you feel. Not every parents do like this. Usually parents say, shh, shh, don't say like that. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Stay, sit, behave, quiet. And for you, like, but you can feel fear in your body. But you feel fear. No, don't cry. I'm gonna give you ice cream. I'll watch television. Shh. Don't give me that attitude again. And then you freeze. When we are young, we freeze the emotion in our body. And then now, as we go old, as we become adult, we still freezing the emotion in our body because we thought it's not safe to actually express our emotion. I don't have time. I don't have time for that. Come on, I've been working the whole day and then I will come home and then you're crying. Why are you crying? Shh. Watch television. Make yourself busy. And now, as we grow old, we meet friends, and then when you express your emotion to your friends will tell you, you're just overthinking, go shopping, let's go eat, let's go drink something. We are treating the emotion the same. So the emotion in our body gets stuck. And then, when we are unconscious, mostly, we are unconscious, that wounded part of us is playing the game. Is playing the game of our adult life. That for part of you, that the younger part of you that always feels scared, playing the game of our adult life. That's why we still feel scared. Because if we are playing the game of adult, like I'm turning 35 years old. So I'm playing like the 35 years old version of me. The 35 version of me, she's so powerful. Like, I can do anything in my life. Like, I can get it done. But the thing is, if my inner child is still playing the game, even though I'm 35 years old, she still feels scared. She's like longing for support. She's not, am I safe to be emotional or maybe not? Should I go here or should I not? So we have to become conscious and reconnect with our inner child. To the point that when you reconnect with your inner child, you can feel there's a sense like, okay, I'm okay now. I feel heard. Okay, I feel this way, I'm okay now. To the point that inner child already like really resting. Now, every time I come to my heart and I reconnect with my inner child, she's very happy now. Because I created a lot of space in my adult life of dealing with her emotion. Like, okay, let's go back to that story. Okay, I have to cry with that story, and then I will cry. Like the 34 years old version of me now is crying from the story, from my 5 years old story, 10 years old story, 11 years old story, 13 years old story, until it's already processed. Because the emotion, we freeze the emotion, gets stuck in our body, become a memory. That's why, why do you remember memories? You remember a strong memory because the memory is connected with the emotion, and that emotion is stuck in your body. And until that emotion, that energy is stuck in our body, until we process it, until we cry about it, until we share it, until we really sit down and really, okay, let me just cry about this story. Let me just cry about this story until there's no more emotion, because the emotion is energy in motion. It must flow. It must flow, and it must express. But the thing is, don't get me wrong, maybe you have emotion and you just express like everywhere. It's not like that. There's a way of healthy expression. So if we do our best in our adult life, we want to go push forward, we want to elevate, we want to evolve, but our inner child is always there crying. Even though whatever you do in your life, there's some heaviness, there's unfulfilled. Yeah, there's unfulfilled. So what we can do is we become the mother of our inner child. Like, okay, you can feel, you know how it feel. Like, okay, what do I require back then? Oh, I just require a hug. Then I hug myself. What do I require back then? I require, I desire and I require support, and I want to feel safe. I want to feel safe. I feel in danger. I felt that when I was young, I felt like someone will just bang my door and hurt me and pull my hair and hurt me over and over and over and over again. And that young version of me, like, I'm so scared. And now I go with her, okay, what do you require? Do you want to feel safe? Then I make her feel safe. I keep talking to my inner child, like, we are safe now. We are safe now. What else do you require? What else do you need? I want to cry about this and that. Okay, I will create like 1 hour, 2 hours, I will cry about that story. I will write it down. I will go back to that story from the past until the story is gone, until the emotion of the story flow. When the emotion of the story flow, then the memory gone. Now when I think about that memory, I don't cry anymore. When I think about that memory, doesn't have power with me anymore, because I already deal with it. If we don't deal with this kind of memories, these memories will haunt you for the rest of your life. That's how I experience it. Before, 5 years ago, it's like, why I still remember the story from the past? It's or I'm already adult. Why this story is still lingering in my head? Why this story is so strong to me? I don't understand. I'm doing very well. I'm working. I'm amazing. I have friends. Nice. Why this story is still lingering in me? I'm so sick and tired of this story. And people will tell me, just let it go. What do you mean, let it go, this emotion? I wish I can just flush in the toilet and it's gone. The only way to let go of this story is bring the story right in front of your face. Go back to that story. Feel the story. Like, if you are very visual, for me I'm very visual, I can go back to that room. I can go back to that little version of me doing like this. I can go back to the version of me like hiding under the blanket and just feel shaking because I feel so scared and vulnerable and all kinds of bad feelings. It's not easy process, but it's the most It's the most, how do you call this, the best process in your life that you can do, because once you dig deeper, you go back to your inner child. Once you heal your inner child, and then now finally, when the inner child feel at peace, when the inner child feel heard, when the inner child, all the wound is already healed, all the stories and all the, thank you so much, Danica, thank you so much, thank you, all the emotion and all the story of your inner child is already healed, then finally you can rise. Then the adult version of you will play the game. When your adult version of you play the game, my God, the adult version of us, it's so powerful. She can do whatever. But the thing is, until you have wound, it's like wound. You have wound, and then you hide the wound. Let me hide the wound. You hide. This is what it's like when you don't heal the inner child. There's wound. Hide it. And then you try to move on with your life, and then it's like, but then, okay, let me fix it. Let me fix it. Okay, this is the wound. Remove all the plaster. The plaster is, maybe you keep shopping, maybe you're drinking or whatever. You keep yourself busy so you don't feel the wound, but it's there. But then if you remove all the plaster, everything, and then you clear the wound, you dive deeper into the wound until you heal it. When you heal it, then you can move forward in your life, and we can move forward in our life. It's so important. The inner healing is the best thing you can do for yourself. Not just for yourself, for your family and for your kids. Because tendency, if we don't heal this, we're gonna wound our children. If you don't wound your children, you wound your partner. When you don't, you wound everywhere. Yeah, that's what happened. If we don't heal our wound, we will attract people who will poke your wound over and over and over and over and over again. So I will give one example. If you have this experience from your younger age, like child, that you don't get this attention, you can feel, oh, I don't have enough, I didn't get that attention, I didn't get that attention, I didn't get that attention, and you have this emotion, that energy inside your body that you didn't get attention. Hello, this is your inner world. Hello, outer world. You will meet a lot of people in your life that will never give you that attention, because the energetic match. You got the energetic match. Like, oh, do you have this energy? If you didn't get attention, then I will give you more people who will not give you attention. And you wonder, like, why? Why am I getting the same thing? Why am I getting the same thing? Why am I attracting the same experience? Because you haven't healed that experience. It's like the universe, the world, that keeps slapping your face over and over again, until you finally like, oh wait, okay, maybe I should change something inside me. Something like my energy inside. Maybe it's time for me to go inward, inner healing. When I finally heal, and then you go out in the life, then you will attract different thing. This is how I experience life. Oh my God, I'm shaking talking about this. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Whatever wound that you had from the past, you got this. You gotta heal it in some point. You gotta heal it. If you don't heal it now, you will heal it eventually. And if you don't heal it, the wound will always be there, and you don't deserve to live with that wound. Because as long as we have that wound, then we don't create space for a new experience. Then we miss a lot of good things in our life. There's so many beautiful things in our life. But the thing is, I become 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 years old, and I still have the wound from my 5 years old, 10 years old. It's like, what happened to my 90 years old? What happened to my adult life, So you gotta heal that. You gotta process that. Heal it. You require assistance, you write me, we'll start somewhere. I'm so grateful. My goal before, long time ago, my goal is if I talk about this, I will never cry. That was only my goal. Like I wish I can talk about this without crying. And I have arrived in my life that one doesn't make give me tears anymore. And I can talk about this more and more and more and more. Because this when I finally face my inner child, this changed my life. This changed my life. I become more of me. I connect more with people. And I feel I have more power because my energy and my power was like protecting my inner child. But if I just heal, so then this time my inner child doesn't require any protection anymore. My inner child doesn't require any energy shield. Then I can use that energy. Instead of protecting my inner child, I use to create. I used to evolve. I used to live my life right now. And I wish that for everyone. Maraming salamat, maraming salamat. Thank you so much. I want to say hi to everyone. Hi Tina, hi Cho, hi Randy, Danica. You are the one of the strongest people I know. I'm proud of you. Thank you so much, Danica. You know me, you feel me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Maraming salamat. John, Jerry, my brother, my youngest. Oh, no, he's not my youngest brother. He's my brother from my biological mom. You will know more about my story. Don't worry, guys. Stay tuned. I want to inspire you. Oh my god. I cannot believe I'm talking about my childhood. Okay, amazing. Marbella, I love you. I love you. Melvin, I love you. Ella, I love you. D, I love you. Maraming salamat, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is such a beautiful opportunity for all of us. Thank you so much. I get to share this journey with all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love you too, Marbella. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lori. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Mwah, mwah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.